Can he shift the momentum in his favor here?
Good start by Jike. And a little bit of mental toughness here required by Jike, because of course he could dwell on the fact he could have been 9-7 up, possibly would have gone on to win the third game. He sat down now, China 1 match to 0 up. He's not, he's involved in an incredibly tough game, but I'm sure the mental toughness of the world champion, that will not be a factor. He will be completely focused on this fourth game, and indeed he's made an excellent start. 2 good returns to serve. Again, I have to say, at this level, you can see there, the second bounce over the side of the table. Zhang Jike able to make topspin straight away, as opposed to forcing him to play over the table, which you have to do if the service is really tight. So Zhang Jike now with his 2 serves. Again, Zhang Jike in with the first strong topspin. Boll did really well in that rally, got himself back into it. But the difference for me is the return of service at the moment.
(3-0). What a start for the world champion.
Good flip return from Boll deep into the back of Zhang. Zhang went for the topspin down the line. It's the harder line to play. It's a shorter target. He just overhit it. First point in this fourth game for Boll. Boll now with his 2 serves.
Let 1-3.
Touched. Somehow, some way, the ball found its way back onto the table, keeping Timo Boll in play.
Return of serve from Zhang Jike, coming across with the backhand and then stepping around, getting in with the strong forehand topspin. Even the point that Timo won there, it was Zhang Jike who dominated the point. And as you said, Sebastian, somehow Boll worked wonders to even get his bat on the ball, and then he was assisted by the edge of the table. So Boll's clearly showed he's got the ability, he just needs to impose his game on the world champion. Replica of an earlier point. Short serve to the forehand, flip to the backhand down the line. And unfortunately for Zhang Jike, just hitting it a little bit too hard, the ball going off the end of the table.
And that is just something that Timo Boll cannot do against Zhang Jike. That push once more trailed just a fraction too long. And once he gets the opportunity to get that first topspin in, it has been all Zhang Jike all the time. What a shot. That was well done. Once more, Zhang Jike opening up an avenue for approach. Timo Boll played long line into the backhand side and then sprayed the ball to the forehand. Expertly done. Once more went for the heavy topspin instead of the fast one, and that was the absolute correct decision in that instance. Zhang Jike was waiting for the fast topspin to play counter topspin instead. He somehow had to push the ball back down. Failed to do so. Crucial point, 5-all.
Halfway stage, fourth game, 5 points each. Jike now with his 2 serves. Boll now anticipating the speed spin, anticipating the change in direction. He's controlling the ball a lot better. Top edge of the racket. Ball flies off the end of the table. And Boll now with a 1-point lead. Talk about the edge of your seat. He can't sit down, the gentleman in the crowd. And again, good flick return. And Jike just holding back a little bit on that backhand topspin, not played with the confidence that we've seen earlier in this first match. So Timo Boll now in with a real chance to take this first match to a 5th and final game.
And at the risk of repeating myself, this is one of Timo Boll's absolute advantages, one of his strengths, perhaps the biggest, so that he knows when he's down he has to step up his game, and he has the ability to just flick the switch. And look at the level of table tennis that is shown from these 2 players here in the finals. Topspin versus topspin. Look at that backhand rocket from Zhang. Timo Boll was up to the task every time.
The crowd literally on their feet.
And now he is there. Timo Boll. Absolutely astonishing.
It was 5-all at the halfway stage, 4 consecutive points for Boll. But it's not just 4 consecutive points, it's the way he's played those points. He's controlled the ball, he's got in and played powerful shots whenever he can. At the moment, the momentum most certainly with Timo Boll. But you cannot relax against the world champion. That wasn't a bad flick down the line from Boll. Good variation. But look at that. Topspin straight back down the line. Boll's come across, looking to play a forehand from the backhand side. But the world champion sends a rocket straight down the line.
And look at the situation too. It was so tense. As you say, it was 5-all. Now it's 9-5 for Timo Boll. And to play with such a commitment here on that topspin. Looks like Zhang for a fraction there lost the balance. Timo Boll immediately spotting it, playing once more into the body. And now he has 4 game points.
Well placed. Again, Boll was just thinking about stepping round the backhand side to play the forehand. He was just shifting the weight about his feet. But that was a good thing to do. He was looking to get in with the forehand. 1 game point save, 3 remain. Boll still in a very strong position. The serve drifted long.
Such a bold decision from Zhang to go for it right at the receive. Had the opportunity, Boll served just a fraction too high. Went right in there.
But again, if you look carefully, the serve bouncing quite high. It's over the sideline. Timo Boll will be a little bit disappointed with the serve.
It's getting closer and closer. Still 2 game points left. Zhang has so far made all the right choices when faced with the Boll game point.
Spun the ball up a little bit there. Zhang not quite as quick as he's normally been hitting the ball. Went for a little bit more spin, a bit less speed. Good variation by the world champion. But still, game point for Germany. 3 points on the run for Zhang Jike. Can he make it 4? Or can Timo Boll seal this 4th game? The crowd are on the edge of their seats, literally. Oh, it's a good backhand topspin.
Yeah. Timo Boll looking for that risky shot to get quickly to closing this game. So far unsuccessful. Now it is open once more, 10-0.
I'm sure Jörg Roscoff there would have been in for a timeout, but of course the timeout has already been used, so it's now alternate serving. It's the first player to win 2 clear points. It's Boll to serve first. Zhang Jike 4 points on the bounce. He's missed one. The German players on the bench on their feet applauding. It's a 5th game point for Timo Boll. He's done it. He stayed close to the table. He took a chance with that backhand. He played positive.